Alright, once again we're here on North Pine Avenue in Northwest 8th Place, to where we had a silver passenger car tried to you see what happened. It almost went up underneath that semi. A hell of a fucked up mess. So far they took a cell phone out of it. They're giving it back to the
How are you doing today, sir?
All right, my man.
I haven't seen you in a little while. What you been up to?
I've been going out the other side of town a little bit.
Yeah, last time I saw you were at the PD.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's
Doing
all
okay?
for Todd here, Ocala Police Department. Oh, yes, yes.
Dustin Todd.
Yeah. What, I guess you must suspect drugs or something, searching it like that. Or for some reason why they rear-ended that damn truck.
You're on the right path?
Yeah. Because they had to be going at least 60 mile an hour, I imagine, don't you think?
It looks like a lane change was done right before, or she hit the back of that truck so hard it bounced. The car bounced off and kind of went at an angle.
Damn. Oh, yeah, I imagine. She's lucky she didn't get stuck up under it.
I don't see any skid marks either.
No. No, she was, what's that, whatever hanging down in there, you know, she's on one of these things, not paying attention.
She's lucky.
Oh, yeah. Thank God there wasn't no kids in the car.
I mean, look at how that hood crinkled up.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Every bag in that thing deployed.
that's scary.
Yes, it is.
That's scary stuff. And lucky it was a semi-truck trailer and not somebody else in that car.
Oh, God. Yeah, you might have had, as fast as they were going, they probably pushed them up in front of somebody, hit somebody. Probably been 3 or 4 cars involved.
You know where Daco is on Merritt Camp or whatever it's
Yeah.
called now? I saw the worst crash I ever seen. I was working the midnight shift. And there was a car that had rear-ended another car. Well, the car was traveling so fast. There was an impact on the back of the car in front, and it looked like a 2-door car, but it was actually a 4-door car with a trunk.
Wow.
And that had to be one of the worst crashes. And there were people in the car. Lucky this was a truck.
Hey, there was one on South Pine down there. I think that's 31st Street there. There's a Range Rover involved in it. Apparently to the guy that hit her, he said she ran a light and he T-boned her, but it flipped that son of a bitch over on its side.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I try not to even go over 50 anywhere I go.
Right.
I don't like taking the interstate.
No, I mean neither. Especially 4. I ain't getting on 4 to
Oh,
go
yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah. You from Ocala?
Silver Springs,
Oh yeah.
out in the forest.
Yeah, I know it very well.
They must know her. If they're doing all this, they must know her. She must have had a reputation or something.
No, it was paraphernalia plain view,
Oh, okay.
which gives authority to search the entire vehicle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Even though it's a misdemeanor unless you find some drugs. Well, that answers the question right there, what's going on.
Or semi-truck driver's just sitting there.
Yeah.
I like the weather like this a little better.
Oh yes, it's nice.
No rain though. We stay dry, a little cooler.
Yeah, I've been going to stop back in down there. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I've been wanting to see you about an incident.
Anyone? I know you.
Yeah, I've been wanting to stop back in
You
down
wanted
there.
to see me?
Yeah, again down there about an incident that that I taped. It was out there at across the street from Paddock Mall in that plaza there, where that cigar store is.
306.
Yeah,
stuff
where
is in
yeah,
there?
where they camp out every fucking Friday and Saturday night up there, and they smoke and drink in the parking lot. Anyway, yeah,
How do you know about all that?
I seen something that was quite disturbing to me one night. I mean, well, I was just driving. I was on the way home from filming. I was way out going towards Janella, and I was coming back, and I seen all the cars. There must have been 8 of them. And I went in there. Yeah, over there. They had a car. Someone bailed out of a car, and they were searching the car, and the crime scene came, forensic came, and they took bags of stuff out of it. And then a few minutes later, a car pulled up in there. Some big, heavy-duty black lady got out, and she says, "What are you doing in my car? That's my car." And they told her to step back in order to do an investigation. They had a flatbed there getting ready to tow it away. She said, "If you think you're going to tow my car, you're full of shit." She went on threatened the tow truck driver, said, "You ain't taking my thing." By that time, there was only 2 officers left.
Okay.
All the rest of them, I don't know why they didn't call for more backup, because they were outnumbered. Eventually, there was someone else showed up. Her sister had a sister. Her sister showed up. And they had them out, and then they were searching the 2 deputies and the tow truck driver. And they actually ran them out of the fucking parking lot. Left the car sitting there with all the doors, trunk open, hood open. The guy with the record took off, left him sitting there. So I followed him. I know where their hiding place is, over there next to that Waffle House at Zaxby's there.
On West
And
40.
yeah, and then I went back over there again to see what was going on. And they had moved the party. Most of the party moved from up there on top down there to where the car was at. And they were all sitting around partying around the car. And I said, "What kind of shit is that?" I said, "Every one of them should turn their damn badge in their gun." That's ridiculous. And I've been wanting to talk to somebody, but they've been ignoring me. I told them, if they don't talk to me, I'm going to turn it over to the media and explain to them what's going on. But nobody
Yeah,
seems
and
to give a shit.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, of course.
I think it was May the 8th, that night. Because I got there, it wasn't midnight yet, so it was still the 7th of May. But the
A
report,
lot of times we get outnumbered in house parties.
well,
and
you
stuff.
definitely were.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I noticed that over here.
Off Silver Springs Place.
Yeah, in there in those streets.
It backs up to the.
Yeah, they
overpass.
have bonfires out there on the tree lawn, and they got whiskey bottles on top of cars lined up. I mean, there'd be hundreds of them out there, and I know that's, as long as you don't get no calls. Yeah, every once in a while though, it does good to drive by and show them that you're still in the area.
Yes, sir. I agree with you completely.
But
Yeah.
because they're not hurting nobody,
And you would think we would get a lot of calls on that kind of activity, but we very
People-
seldom get calls.
People don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
They're scared they can burn them out or something, especially if you're a little lighter. You know what they are.
Yeah. But when we do get the complaints, we
Yeah,
formulate some kind of plan and
yeah.
go about taking care of it the safest way we can so nobody gets hurt. It's hard. That's probably the hardest part.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
But I don't know what happened that night at the club.
I don't
306
either, but
in that car.
it was, yeah,
I'm curious now. Do you remember what the date was?
yeah, May the 8th.
That was after midnight, so it was early morning, May 8th.
Yeah, because I originally, when I foiled the request, I put May the 7th. They couldn't find nothing, and it was after midnight then, because I think I got there around 11, and it must have been 2 before I actually cut out. But yeah, they moved the car from where it was at. It was a beige color car. They moved it from where it was at. The guy got out and bailed, I guess, and ran down through the buildings there through that little alley. And then they moved the car down the other end of the plaza. Well,
The officers moved the car?
Yeah, they moved the car down there, and the heavy-set lady from forensic came out. She was bagging up all kinds of stuff, taking pictures. And all once this white car pulls in there, this heavy-set black lady got out and started walking over, and they told her, get away, you're interfering with their investigation. She said, well, that's my car. And she started getting belligerent. And then pretty soon some other heavy-duty black lady showed up, said she was her sister. And then that sister showed up with another sister. And then they just had them surrounded, 2 officers and a tow truck driver. They had them surrounded and said, you ain't taking my car and all that shit. So one got in his car, one went to get in his car, the tow truck driver got in the truck, and they left. Left the car sitting there, doors open, hood up, trunk open. I mean, they was bagging up stuff. I don't know what they done with the stuff they bagged up. I don't know what happened. I think they kind of brushed it underneath the table or something. I don't know.
They decided not to tow it after with all that.
Well, yeah, because they were left. I don't know why they left them all there. They know what was there. I mean, there was hundreds of people up there on top of the hill drinking in the parking lot. Like they do every Friday and Saturday night. And they smoke. I mean, you can smell it down there where they moved the car to.
Yeah.
But as long as they ain't buying pot, shouldn't be a crime anyway, really. But nowadays, I wouldn't smoke no pot because afraid you never know what's in the shit.
It's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah, it's not like you grow it in the yard and you smoke it and you got a buzz. You don't have to worry about no chemicals being in it. It was an herb, Now it's chemically treated to get somebody higher so they can buy more. It's fucked up.
Yeah, if it's not another drug in it, it's been sprayed with wheel cleaner and stuff and dried out. That's definitely not what it used to be.
No, sure ain't.
Very dangerous.
Yep. Yeah, it seems like officers, well, of course, they was bitching about me filming where I was at. They say I was interfering. I said, I'm not interfering.
That night?
Yeah, and trying to think the officer's name. I can't remember.
Where
because I have the roster. I have the roster of all everybody, and I just take the card number and find out who it is that's on there. So I make sure I narrate their name when I go to post it.
What'd you do for a living most of your life?
Well, I was a baker. I had my own business for a while.
Okay.
Up in Ohio, and then before that, I was in media. I worked for a major newspaper in Ohio.
Okay.
So.
You would have probably made a great cop.
Yeah, I would have.
You ever think about it?
Nah, I had too much juvenile delinquent shit going on.
That stuff doesn't count all the time.
And it was surprised because I ran track in junior high school. I ran track and I ran cross country, and I had some very top speeds in Akron, Summit County, and my coach predicted me that I was probably going to go to the 60 Olympics. I could have, but once fucking those I start neglecting my track, my thing. I start going with girls. That's when I discovered girls. At 15, and I went downhill.
Did you have any children young?
No, well, yeah. Well, my first child, my wife was 16, and I was 21. We were married.
That's not young.
No, not really. But
I was the same way as you.
Yeah.
And I had a child at 17.
Yeah.
But we move away from sports and into things we should stay away from for a little while.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it does.
But I'm proud of my daughter today. She's turning 24. And
Yeah, mine took after me. She got involved in sports. She played softball. She ran track. Okay. And I got 2 beautiful granddaughters.
Congratulations.
They go to the Missouri State. They live in Missouri.
Oh, no kidding.
Kansas City, yeah. So.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. I'm going to interrupt.
That's all right.
Handle the misdemeanor stuff. Okay. Reference to the other stuff before we're going to PD test and all that first. He has to do what he has to do for the civil 4, and then we'll head up first for the civil 1 stuff.
Well, I'm gonna catch you again, Todd. I gotta go over here and pay the man, the handy house, some money. So
All
nice
right.
seeing you again.
What do I call you?
You can call me Jerry.
Jerry?
All right.
Dustin.
Thank you.
Nice talking.
All right. All right, that's it, folks. Truck driver's on his way. Sure did a good job, didn't they? That's fucked up, man. Yep. I mean, you could tell it was on fire because they had to put the fire out. I mean, I tell you what, that motor, man, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up inside. Every bag in this goddamn car deployed. It was a nice car too. It's a Chrysler, whatever the hell you'll call it. I'm gonna get the hell out of here, folks. Man's getting ready to wrap this thing up. He traced the shit out of the inside that damn car. All right, I'm out of here, folks. They said the reason why they were able to search is because there was some drug paraphernalia laying in clear sight, so that gave them permission to search the vehicle. Well, you heard that on the video here, but yeah. But anyway, I'm out of here. Gotta go pay a bill and go back home. Day's still young. It's only 2:30, but all right, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.